Tish Hinojosa. I'm just so thrilled to have Tish here to entertain us tonight. Tish and I have a ton of mutual friends as we are both native San Antonians. I've loved her music for years. She's an internationally known, very gifted artist, as I'm sure all of you know. One short story about Tish's music, for me, for my wedding, one of these mutual friends that we have, Mari Tomei, sang some of Tish's songs at my request. One that I thought was just perfect for a wedding. I couldn't believe everybody didn't use it. And it was Who Showed You the Way to My Heart. Great song. And as I walked down the aisle. But the other song, I had to convince Mari to sing before Mass started. She argued with me and she kept saying, Becky, this isn't really wedding music. But I was just adamant. And the song is called Something in the Rain. And it's about the plight of farm workers being killed by pesticides.
Yeah,
I figured,
interesting choice.
I thought it was a really great song, and it had such an important message. And I had this captive audience there. I figured they should hear this. They should hear this. So to say this, very interesting choice, but it was great. It was great. So we're so lucky to have Tish here with us in Austin. I'd highly recommend that you follow her events and go out to see her whenever you can. And she brought some CDs with her, so if you haven't already, after the reading, you can go see her at the big table and buy a CD or two, whichever. So please join me in welcoming Tish Hinojosa.
There's no PA system because I think you can hear me well enough. So, yeah. So I would like to start with a little song about geography of Texas, New Mexico, Colorado. This is a song called By the Rio Grande, and for some reason this river and I followed each other a lot. I lived in northern New Mexico for a good number of years and of course was raised in South Texas. So anyway, this is a song called By the Rio Grande. Canyons wide and wild, stretches calm and mild. skies. One more circle around the world again. One more year rolls down the Rio Grande. One more circle around the world again. One more year rolls down the Rio Thank you. Let's see. Here's a song from one of my records called, the record's called Heart Wide Open. And this is a song in Spanish. It's I don't know, I've always been interested in astronomy and stars and the world that we live in and the universe around us. And so this is a kind of a love song that mentions, of course, how love draws the heart, like gravity that holds our planets together. So, it's called Derechos del Corazón, the rights of the heart. Fue una noche serena, bañada en brillo radiante, prendió el fuego de mi realización. Y sin decir en palabras, así llegando en un instante, sentí en mi sangre raíces de pasión. Como fuerza de planetas circulando el sol, cósmicos son los derechos del corazón. Aquí con pies sobre tierra, siento ansias de las estrellas y de la luna que agita inmenso mar. Como fuerza de planetas circulando el sol, cósmicos son los derechos del corazón. Como fuerza de planetas circulando el sol, cósmicos son los derechos del corazón. Cósmicos son los derechos del corazón. So speaking of planets, here's a little song called Our Little Planet. And here we go. It's kind of a polka, and it's in English and Spanish, so you won't feel left out. So got to get my polka mode going. Bajo el cielo de azul, canta mi alma sincera. He pasado por donde quiera, sobre estos llanos y sierras. No me mires de extranjero, somos pasajeros no más. El sol y la luna nos brillan igual, rodando song's a little dark. It's kind of a love song. It's about falling in love at a fair. And I lived in Hamburg, Germany for a number of years, and there was a beautiful fair that would come through town. Hold on. And anyway, it's just one of those romantic, old-fashioned kind of fairs with a huge Ferris wheel and all. And this is a song called "After the Fair." Cotton candy castles, shining children's eyes. I hear your laughter ring, filling the air. Colored horses circling, paper dragons flying, taking my one true love out to the fair. We didn't know there would be more than our eyes tried to see, and without looking, magic appeared everywhere. We didn't know there would be love born in moments like these. I'll hold you in my arms forever after the fair. After the fair. Round and round our days ride on a Ferris wheel. Seasons spin one by one on through the years. We didn't know there would be more than our eyes tried to see, and without looking, magic appeared everywhere. We didn't know there would be love born in moments like these. I'll hold you in my arms forever after the fair. After the fair. Cotton candy castles, paper dragons fly. I hear your laughter ring, taking my one true love. I'll hold you in my arms forever after the fair. After the fair. After the fair. Okay, that was a little bit dark. Dedicate this one to Becky, because one with interesting songs at her wedding. Yeah, this is a love song I wrote back in '89. I'm sorry, '85. And back a long time ago. And anyway, it's a sweet little love song. And, it's called "Who Showed You the Way to My Heart." Tell me, how did you know just where to find me? I thought I left love far behind me, so who showed you the way have a dance here.
We're not very good dancers.
Some say love comes and goes and it's a fool's play, but something tells me that you're here to stay. Who showed you the way to my heart? What was it I didn't see? Who showed you how to believe? I couldn't say where I'd been. You taught me living again. I know love finds a place to grow and then waits for those who take it slow, but even so, who showed you the way to my heart? Vida, tú eres mi hogar, mi senda. Quisiste caminar, siempre serás el fuego en mi corazón. Antes que te conocí, yo el amor despedí. ¿Cómo fuiste a encontrar mi alma en la oscuridad? Tell me, how did you know just where to find me? I thought I left love far behind me, so who showed you the way to my heart? El camino a mi corazón. Who showed you the way to my heart? Thank you very much. Okay. Well, this is I'll play just a couple more, I guess, so we can move on to Toni and his reading. I'm so excited to get to be here for. Oops, let me get my capo right in the right spot. There we go. This is a song about a farm working family, and I was very moved by the stories I would hear of the plights of the farm workers and their struggles with, just struggles in general because of the very difficult work that it is and the long hours and low pay. But apart from that, they're the first ones that are exposed to pesticides, and there's been some really sad stories that have really happened in this. My story is somewhat fictitious, but it's very true, a very true story to many families that have experienced that. This is called "There's Something in the Rain." The little boy is talking about his family. He talks about the wisdom of his abuelita, his grandma. And his mom calls him mi hijito, my son. And I think that's all the vocabulary you need to know. Mom and Dad ever worked the fields? I don't know how many years. I'm just a boy, but I know how. And go to school when work is slow. We have seen our country change these hurting fields. 'Cause there's something in the rain, but there's more here in our hands. Willie does right about the sins of man, whose prophets rape the land. And the rains are pouring down from the growers to the towns. And until we break the killing chains, there's something in the rain. Thank you. Okay. Well, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for coming to Malvern, and thanks for inviting me to be part of, to participate as well. I'm so happy to be here. Here's a song called Destiny's Gate.